Royal rundown as dull, having a boring life and made plain to be safe from media scrutiny. The Private Eye editor was speaking on the second instalment of The Princes and the Press, which aired on Monday night on BBC Two. The documentary sees BBC media editor Amol Rajan explore the firm's tempestuous past 3 years, covering topics such as the birth of Prince Harry and Meghan's son Archie and the royal tours of the Sussexes and Prince William and Kate, Duchess of Cambridge. Naturally, Mr. Rajan also explores the circumstances which surrounded Harry and Meghan stepping down from the royal family last year. A British journalist and editor said the royal family is safe from criticism in the media as long as they are dull in a new documentary that aired on Monday. Ian Hislop, the editor of Private Eye, a satirical and current affairs news magazine, made the comment during the second instalment of the BBC's two-part documentary series The Princes and the Press. Referencing a baby shower that Meghan Markle attended in New York in February 2019 for the birth of her first child Archie during the documentary, Amol Rajan, the BBC's media editor, presented British newspaper headlines that outlined the costs and described the event as devastating, extravagant, and glitzy. Hislop told Rajan that royals avoid this type of scrutiny from select publications as long as we feel they're having quite a boring life involving dogs and horses and Scotland and other things we're not terribly jealous of. While assessing the type of coverage Meghan received while a member of the firm, the documentary explores the media response to Meghan attending an extravagant baby shower in New York. Some publications were scathing of the Duchess' decision to travel to New York for the party in February 2019 to celebrate the impending arrival of Harry and Meghan's first son, Archie. Daily Mail columnist Amanda Platell said on the documentary, "She went to New York, had this fantastically extravagant baby shower. And it just seemed so ostentatious." However, Mr. Hislop, who has been a team captain on BBC comedy show Have I Got News for You since the 90s, launched a defense of Meghan. The journalist claimed that a royal must be dull to be safe from media scrutiny. Mr. Hislop said, "They are safe as long as they're dull. And as long as we feel they're having quite a boring life, involving dogs and horses and Scotland and other things we're not terribly jealous about." Hislop said, "The minute they're having a good time, that all looks a bit too much fun, and the basic job is to sit in the rain and wave." Rajan then spoke to Rachel Johnson, a 56-year-old columnist, broadcaster, and the sister of UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson, who said there are women journalists who view Kate Middleton as the perfect template of what they want royal women to be. Johnson described Middleton as someone who is not political, doesn't open her mouth very much in public, who makes short scripted speeches on very safe subjects. She implied that this is a reason for the widely recognized difference in scrutiny that Middleton and Markle received from British tabloids. Whereas Meghan Markle will talk about period poverty, she will talk about racism, she will talk about female empowerment, Rachel said. These are trigger subjects in this country where the royal family, despite being led by the Queen for 70-odd years, is still a very patriarchal, hierarchical country. Addressing this difference in negative media coverage during her sit-down interview with Oprah Winfrey in March 2021, Markle said Kate was called Waity Katie, waiting to marry William. "While I imagine that was really hard, and I can't picture what that felt like, this is not the same. And if a member of his family will comfortably say, we've all had to deal with things that are rude and racist are not the same," she told Winfrey. Representatives for Rachel Johnson and Ian Hislop did not immediately respond to Insider's request for comment.